Hello everyone, I am MD Taufiqul Alam. I am a graduate student in the Department of Public Health Education in UNC at Greensboro. Today I am going to talk about my recent research project, Educational Attainment and Prevalence of Cardiovascular Health, Life Simple 7 in Asian Americans. So at first a little bit background. We all know that cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of mortality and morbidity in the United States. But little research exists examining educational attainment as a social determinant of Asian American cardiovascular health. Our study advanced literature firstly by testing for social gradient in cardiovascular health, given stereotypes of Asian American as all being highly educated and not experiencing health disparities. Secondly, some evidence in the US has shown a flattened social gradient in health for immigrants, likely due to the generally better health of the foreign-born people. So the objective of our study was to examine educational gradients in the prevalence of cardiovascular health in Asian Americans following the Life Simple 7 framework provided by the American Heart Association, and to test whether the education cardiovascular health relation varies by length of stay in the US. Our study population included Asian Americans 20 years and older, sampled in the 2011 to 2016 National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and our sample size was 1,634 Asian Americans. Education in our study was classified as less than high school, some college and college degree or more education categories. Ideal cardiovascular health was based on a composite score of adiposity, total cholesterol, blood pressure, blood glucose, smoking, physical activity, and diet. We fit binary logistic regression models to examine the association between education and ideal cardiovascular health. For that, first we fit a crude model with education as the main predictor, followed by models that adjusted for age, sex at birth, income, and nativity status. We also tested for effect measure modification by the length of stay in the US, which is less than 10 years versus 10 years or more, on the association between education and ideal cardiovascular health. The first pie chart on education, overall education distribution in Asian Americans shows that 12% have less than high school education, whereas 56% have college degree or more education. The second pie chart on cardiovascular health shows that only 11% of Asian Americans have ideal cardiovascular health. When we broke down cardiovascular health by nativity status and length of stay in the US, it showed that the prevalence of ideal cardiovascular health was 17.1% among those living in the US less than 10 years, 7.1% for those living in the US 10 years or more, and 15.9% for the US born Asian Americans. The bar graph in the middle shows prevalence of ideal cardiovascular health by education and length of stay among Asian Americans. Here we see that the prevalence of ideal cardiovascular health increased with higher education, reaching 18.1% among those with a college degree or more education, compared to 3.8% among less than high school educated foreign-born Asian Americans staying in the US less than 10 years. The prevalence of having ideal cardiovascular health also increased with higher education in foreign-born Asian Americans staying in the US 10 years or more, but to a lower degree. In our multivariate logistic regression table, all models showed that low education compared to high education was associated with lower odds of having ideal cardiovascular health. This pattern remained in adjusted models but became non-significant when controlling for nativity status, where we found the odds ratio 0.34 with 95% confidence interval 0.10 to 1.13. Model stratified by time in the US in our study were less consistent but showed a similar pattern of worse cardiovascular health for the least versus most highly educated immigrants. In conclusion, we can say that low education is a risk factor for attaining ideal cardiovascular health among Asian Americans, regardless of time in the US. So future research should consider education and length of stay in the US as important factors for the prevention of cardiovascular disease and meeting goals to reduce inequities in cardiovascular health. I hope everyone has enjoyed my presentation. Thank you everyone and you have a great day.